Chapter 9 Rational Numbers Part 2. Good morning, children. In last class, we have learned about what are rational numbers. Any number which can be expressed in the form of p by q are rational numbers. Thus, we have seen that all the collection of numbers which we have learned are rational numbers. That is, set of all natural numbers or counting numbers are rational number. 0 is rational number. Therefore, whole numbers are also rational number. Negative integers are whole rational number. Therefore, the collection of negative integers and all number together forms integers. Integers are also rational number. And later, we have seen that there are lot of rational numbers in between two integers also. That is what negative rational numbers are there, positive rational numbers are there. Comparison of rational numbers. We know how to compare two integers or two fractions and tell which is smaller or which is greater among them. Let us now see how can we compare two rational numbers. If we have two positive rational numbers, how to compare? For example, 2 by 3 and 5 by 7 can be compared. And these two rational numbers can be compared as studied earlier in the case of fractions. Here the denominators are different. Therefore, what is to be done? We have to make the denominator same by taking the LCM and thus we can compare. Then, how to compare two negative rational numbers? For that, we compare them ignoring their negative signs and then reverse the order. For example, if you want to compare two negative rational numbers, negative 7 by 5 and negative 5 by 3. First compare 7 by 5 and 5 by 3. We will get 7 by 5 is less than 5 by 3 and conclude that negative 7 by 5 is greater than negative 5 by 3. How comparison of a negative and a positive rational number is simple, isn't it? A negative rational number will always be less than the positive rational number. Let us see one example. Do 4 by negative 9 and negative 16 by 36 represent the same rational number? Yes, because 4 by negative 9 can be written as negative 16 by 36. By multiplying the numerator and denominator by negative 4, you will get 4 by negative 9 as negative 16 by 36. Therefore, these two are equal. Rational numbers between two rational numbers. How many integers are there in between negative 3 and 2? From this number line, we have seen that there are 4 integers are there in between negative 3 and positive 2. Then, from the second number line, how many rational numbers are there in between 3 by 8 and 7 by 8? Only 3 rational numbers? Let us see. From this number line, it is marked only 3 rational numbers. 4 by 8, 5 by 8 and 6 by 8. But you know that 3 by 8 can be expressed as 30 by 80 and 7 by 8 can be expressed as 70 by 80. Thus, how many rational numbers we can write in between 30 by 80 and 70 by 80? There are lot of rational numbers from 31 by 80 to 69 by 80. Rational numbers can be written. Then there are that much rational numbers only there in between these two rational numbers. If you write 3 by 8 as 300 by 800 and 7 by 8 can be written as 700 by 800, how many rational numbers? There are more than these rational numbers are this, isn't it? Therefore, how many rational numbers are there in between 3 by 8 and 7 by 8? We can find unlimited number of rational numbers are there in between two rational numbers. Let us discuss one question. List 3 rational numbers between negative 2 and negative 1. Negative 2 and negative 1 are two integers. There is no integer between negative 2 and negative 1. We have to find out 3 rational numbers between negative 2 and negative 1. Then we can write negative 2 and negative 1 as rational number with the denominator 5. First, you can write negative 2 as negative 2 by 1, and negative 1 can be written as negative 1 by 1. And then you can multiply numerator and denominator by 5. You will get it, negative 1 as negative 5 by 5 and negative 2 as negative 10 by 5. Then in between negative 5 by 5 and negative 10 by 5, which all the rational numbers coming, negative 6 by 5, negative 7 by 5, negative 8 by 5, negative 9 by 5. From these 4 rational numbers, we can write 3 rational number. Any 3 you can select. That is negative 9 by 5, negative 8 by 5, negative 7 by 5. If you want more number of rational numbers, you can make the denominator bigger. Okay, you can multiply numerator and denominator by 10. You will get more rational numbers. If you want more than that, you multiply the denominator and numerator by any other number, 100, okay, or 1000. Thus, we have already seen that there are infinite number of rational numbers are there in between two rational numbers. And you can try this given question. Find 5 rational numbers between negative 5 by 7 and negative 3 by 8. Here the difference is the denominators are different. Therefore, first aim is we have to make the denominator same by taking the LCM. What is the LCM of 7 and 8? 7 8s are 56. Okay, you can make the denominator by common denominator as 56 by multiplying the first number by 8 and the second number by 7. And then we can take the rational numbers between these two rational number by the same method we have discussed above. Operations on rational numbers. You know how to add, subtract, multiply and divide integers as well as fractions. Let us now study these basic operations on rational numbers also. Addition of rational numbers. Adding rational numbers with the same denominators. Okay, for example, 19 by 5 plus negative 7 by 5. The denominators are same. Therefore, you can add the numerator together and you will get 12 by 5. Then, case 2. Adding rational numbers with the different denominators. For example, negative 3 by 7 plus 2 by 3. Then first we have to make the denominator same by taking the LCM of 7 and 3 and LCM is equal to 21. So negative 3 by 7 can be written as negative 9 by 21 and 2 by 3 can be written as 14 by 21. Now you can add the same manner and you will get the answer as 5 by 21. Thus we have seen that if you know how to add two fractions and how to add two integers, you can add two rational numbers also easily. Subtraction of rational numbers. To subtract two rational numbers, add the additive inverse of the rational number that is being subtracted to the other rational number. You know that what are additive inverse? 5 by 7, additive inverse is negative 5 by 7. While we are adding 5 by 7 and negative 5 by 7, you will get the answer as 0. Hence, we say that negative 5 by 7 is the additive inverse of the number 5 by 7. Okay, let us see the one example. subtract 2 by 5 from 7 by 9. Then what is to be done? We have to subtract 2 by 5 from 7 by 9. The question is 7 by 9 minus 2 by 5. Therefore, what is to be done? We have to add the additive inverse of 2 by 5 to 7 by 9. That is 7 by 9 plus additive inverse of 2 by 5. That is equal to 7 by 9 plus negative 2 by 5, and you will get the answer as 17 by 45. Multiplication of rational numbers. Case 1. To multiply rational numbers by a positive integer. You know how to multiply a fraction with a whole number. The same manner, you can multiply the rational number with a positive integer. Multiply the numerator by that integer, keeping the denominator unchanged. For example, if you want to multiply negative 3 by 5 into 7, then multiply the numerators together. That is negative 3 into 7 by 5. That is equal to negative 21 by 5. Second case, if you want to multiply one rational number by another rational number. That is also same like fraction into fraction. How we are multiplying? Multiply the numerator together divided by denominator. Isn't it? Same manner here we can do. Multiply the numerators of the two rational numbers and then multiply the denominators of two rational number. Then write the product as in the form of P by Q. That is product of numerators divided by product of denominators. For example, negative 5 by 7 to be multiplied negative 9 by 8. Multiply the numerators together. That is negative 5 into negative 9 is equal to positive 45. 7 into 8 is equal to 56. Thus, we got the answer as 45 by 56. Then multiplication of rational number is easier than addition. We don't want to take the LCM. We don't want to keep the same denominator like that, isn't it? You can easily multiply the numerator together and denominator together. You can try this given question also. Division of rational numbers. Division of rational numbers you can do the same manner what we have learned in division of fractions. For example, to divide one rational number by other rational numbers, we multiply the rational numbers by the reciprocal of the other. For example, 2 by 3 divided by 1 by 7, we have to take the reciprocal of the divisor. Divisor means the second rational number, not the first rational number. Second rational number's reciprocal to be taken and then multiply with the first. First rational number is not having any change. Therefore, you will get the answer as negative 2 by 3 into 7 by 1. Instead of division, we are multiplying its reciprocal. We are converting the given question into a multiplication question. Now you can follow the multiplication rule. Multiply the numerator together and multiply the denominator together. Thus, we will get the answer as negative 14 by 3. I hope all of you understood the 4 operations of rational numbers. You can practice some questions from the textbook. Thank you.